Fourth quarter, Jem Cruz spots up, gets the free. Lead down to 25. You see the quarter scoring, but Bataan over 20 points in each of the 3 quarters. Bulacan under 20. Entry pass. There's Xavier sa loob, may foul.
That last play, Bulacan went back to their zone defense, and the first thing that the Bataan Risers did was to go high-low. Alam nila may advantage talaga sila dun sa ilalim.
Xavier short, extreme ang subok at kumpleto ang plans brand ng Pilipinas. Former UE Red Warrior Chris Xavier. Umalog palabas yung pangalawa. Ives Sazon nakuha yung rebound. Does not force up a shot. Bola na agaw ni Espinosa. Outlet. Nice pass to Andre Jacob.
That's the 15th point of Andre Jacob. And it's only down to
23.
23. 25 ulit, sabi ni Chris Xavier.
Hindi sila makakuha ng stop on the other side. Jem Cruz, pasa palabas. Benedicto susubok sa 3. Short.
Off din si Benedictus ngayon eh. Hindi pumapasok yung mga
Good look yun eh. Bobby Darang, Ives Sazon, Mitchell Maines, Chris Xavier, and Jamil Gabawan. 5 on the floor for the Risers. Ives. Maines takes off. Pinomba pa. Malakas lang. Gabawan will put it back up and in.
Very nice play there by Gabawan. Coming off an offensive rebound. And a putback.
Bataan with 22 assists in this game. They had 21 in that win against Valenzuela.
So nalagpasan na nila yung assist yung last game nila. That's very big. 22 assists.
Darang travel. First quarter. And for first game rather. Point of contention din yan.
Pero it seems sa akin na mukhang good. But syempre, hindi ako referee. Okay?
Meronakop between the legs, trying to escape the defense of Mitchell Maines. 3-point shot, no. Robbie Darang will set the table for Bataan. Muntik pa mawala kay Mitchell Maines. Baguio settles for a 3. Man, it's been raining 3-pointers for Bataan. 8 out of 23. Grabe pinapakita ng Bataan dito.
Oo, tsaka yung extra passes nila. They have now 23 assists. All in all. They love giving those passes. May Oktubre pa pala to.
Oh, Rafi Oktubre. MoneyPay, the digital wallet built for the community. That's the thing with Bataan, Coach Vic. Last season, ang lalim ng lineup nila. There were certain points in the season where they looked like a legitimate contender. I remember they had a game here against Pampanga where they were up by double figures in the first half. Pero hinabol sila ng Giant Lanterns and eventually losing out that game. Karamihan sa mga laban nila against top teams. Ganun yung tema eh. There were stretches na ang ganda na pinapakita nila, hindi na nila masustain. And I think that's gonna be the question coming in this season if they wanna be tagged as a legitimate threat to the top teams in the North Division.
Yes, but I think last year kasi when their coach, Mike Tan, arrived in this team, was medyo late na rin. I think Mike was added medyo patapos na rin yung eliminations if I remember right. So yung system ni Coach Mike, nung pinapasok niya, talagang ngayon pa lang. So talagang ngayon pa lang talaga pumapasok. Ngayon pa lang talaga nakukuha. And look at those extra passes. Talagang they're enjoying passing those balls.
Rafi Octobre with a basket underneath. You might just see an appearance later from Boss Alan Goyenechea.
Pwede na
Diba?
gamitin. Oo. Playing hard.
LGR, the official outfitter of the MPBL. Darang whips it to Baguio. Kasi kung titignan mo, Coach Vic, yung mga kupunan natin, no? Sa North Division, marami nang na nag-leave of absence, like Pangasinan, Pampanga, Nueva Ecija.
Yes.
So again, yung mga tinitingnan nilang title favorites dyan, Abra, then you have teams like Caloocan, San Juan,
Yes. And we can count Bataan this year.
and yun na nga papasok conversation, Coach Vic, about perhaps the other 5 teams that could make it in the playoffs. Could Bataan be one of those?
I think so. Sa linalaro nila, the system that Coach Mike Tan is still in his voice, I think really pwede silang maging contender dito. I think they could enter the playoffs.
Because apart from those 3 teams, Ascante Baguio will tip it in. We are looking at perhaps sa Ilagan Isabela Cowboys,
Oh, may
Pasay
Ilagan. Oo
Voyagers.
nga pala. May Pasay pa. May Ilagan pa.
Quezon City Black Bulls are actually playing well. They handed out the first defeat of Mekawayan Marilao, who is also part of that conversation, Coach Vic.
Yes, a lot of teams in the North talaga ang maglalaro. Kaya kanina nung sinabi natin na yung South, nakita natin ngayon, yung North din pala, medyo exciting. Hindi lang medyo, exciting din pala ang North.
Oo, lahat mapupunan. All smiles here in Orion. And why not? Their team off to a really strong start here in the season, Coach Vic.
Masayang-masaya ang mga tao dito. Look at yung, alam mo na, ilang minutes na lang, mananalo na kayo. When you go home to your houses, galing kayo sa panalo.
44 left. 31-point lead. Si Aaron Acop yung nahirapan gumana dito for Bulacan eh.
Doon nagkaroon ng problema kasi hindi siya gumana talaga, nadepensahan siya ng maayos.
Just 7 points. 3 out of 17 from the field. But you've seen Bulacan here. Gary David taking that free. What are the things that they could work on moving forward? Especially they have a young team. Tutoy Ramirez with a layup.
Another assist in their name. Okay naman ang Bulacan eh. Maturity. Medyo bata pa talaga yung team. Maybe what's better is that they take advantage of them being young. To concentrate on medyo mas mabilis, trapping team sila, tumatakbo talaga. Yun yung tingin ko magiging advantage sila dito sa team. Sa ibang team sa makakalaban nila.
Palagasay sa loob. It's been all Bataan in this ball game. 3 and 20 remaining. Castillo behind the back dribble. Masyadong matulis yung kanyang tira. But just looking at this young season, Coach Vic. El Granada. Even at 47 years old, that jumper looking silky smooth. Alam mo to si Kuya Gary, hindi rin conventional yung path niya towards what he achieved eh.
Yes.
Kasi naalala ko yung LPU, hindi pa yan nasa NCAA nung naglalaro siya. Di ba, Coach?
Oo. And he ended up playing in the PBA.
Dante Baguio. Always a nice sight for the crowd whenever Dante Baguio hits some shots.
Everything going right here for the Bataan Risers. They're now up by 37 points. Sorry. Pag ano ka no? Talagang wala nagkakamali. Ano yung game na pagpasok nyo, everybody's in sync?
Yeah, that's
May
the
mga
thing.
ganong game eh.
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure if you're the coaching staff of Bataan, you like how they're playing right now.
Yeah, what you're seeing right now, everybody's sharing the ball. They have almost 30 assists already. And that's very high for a basketball team.
Ang isa rin nilulook forward to nila no, as they enter the last 2 minutes. Brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL.
Enjoying our time here.
1 minute and 47 seconds left in the fourth. Jeff Santos comes in. But we really like to see Bataan go up against a serious contender.
Yes,
No?
oo. Ako gusto ko sila talaga makita kasi na-excite ako sa team nila. I want to see them play yung nasa, alam natin na nandun na talaga, yung mga contender talaga. And let's see how they're going to play. Can they still can sustain their unselfish plays? And can they be there up with those contenders?
97-64. Bola na agaw ni Akop. Inside, and just for Bulacan. It's been a really rough game. Never got themselves going, particularly Aaron Akop. Kahit si Benedictus na nagtala ng 20 points in their last game against Batangas City.
Ngayon talagang off din si Benedictus. He was trying, but he was struggling. Another extra pass.
So by salpak ni Dante Baguio. Comes away with a steal, Gary David. Going for 100, yes!
How to end the ball game.
3-point shot to bring Bataan to the century mark. Bataan continuing their dominant showing here. Came off that victory against Valenzuela in Balanga. Tinalo rin nila no, yung Iloilo who had guys like Vic Manuel, Jory Napoles who exploded for a double-double, Levi Hernandez. So these are teams that...
Actually, okay yung team na yun, ha?
Kasi puro veterano na may mga pangalan yun.
Yun nga, kanina, that's what you were telling me. We want to see this Bataan team play a contender team here in the MPBL. Tapos doon natin sila mag-gauge kung paano sila lalaro.
45 seconds left. Tutoy Ramirez, daming dinaanan, laying it up and in. Bulacan, they won their opening assignment against Parañaque. Lost to Batangas City. And here, just listless against a very inspired Bataan squad. Coach Alan Salansang certainly would siya magiging masaya dito no sa magiging resulta sa kung paano mag-transpire itong laro na ito para sa kanila.
And as a cliche, if you lose this game, back to the drawing board. You have to review this game again, watch your tapes, what happened to us,
Yeah.
panood natin dun sa mga players, and the adjustment.
Is it true or it depends on the coach and the team, no? Na meron daw iba na whether it's a blowout loss or a 1-point loss, di nagkakaiba eh. What's your take on that, Coach Vic?
What do you mean? Dun sa
Kumbaga, kung tambak o dikit,
dikit?
pareho lang. Minsan may mga ganun eh.
Oo, walang difference yun. Parang ano yun, a win is a win eh. Ganun din pag natalo ka, kesa 1 point yan or blowout. Pero medyo mas masakit kung blowout.
Bataan will take this win. And the Orion crowd jubilant. And for good reason. 3-0, the One Bataan Risers taking care of business against the Bulacan Cuyas. Gary David had 7 points off the bench.